After watching this video, one thing is certain, you will become fun at parties. The first is Arachibutyrophobia, fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of one's mouth. The people who have this fear miss tongue day. They have an excessive fear that peanut butter will stick to the roof of their mouth, causing discomfort or choking. And they get a good cardiovascular workout whenever they see peanut butter sitting peacefully on the kitchen shelf. You can get nightmares of a giant peanut butter monster chasing you that will drown you in the pool of peanut butter if it ever catches you. In this era, people tweet about how offended they are if they see someone eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich in public, such as school cafeteria or workplace. There are some serial offenders who take it to the next level. Yes, they eat it directly. This fear could affect one's diet or social interactions. Treatment may include gradual exposure to peanut butter in a controlled environment so that it doesn't suddenly attack you, starting with 3 sets of staring and gradually increasing intensity and distance. Nomophobia. If you have never searched your phone while you're talking on it, are you even human? Nomophobia is short for no mobile phone phobia. People who have this phobia can't leave their homes without their smartphone. It gives them the jitters. When they do forget their phone at home, they calmly handle the situation.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm.
They're calm and happy in this situation, while this is a nightmare. Losing signal or running out of battery lead to the feelings of disconnection and isolation. They go, "Oh, my battery ran out, now I cannot talk to any of my 237 online friends or know what they're up to. I feel so isolated." Who the fuck are you guys? They're constantly checking their phones for messages, notifications, or battery level, even in inappropriate situations like during meals or conversations. They avoid situations where phone use is restricted, such as flights, meetings, or social events. If by any chance they lose signal on the phone, they start sweating, trembling, get dizziness, increased heart rate, and breathing difficulties. A tip for people with this phobia is to keep a power bank for your phone and a power bank to charge the power bank after you're done charging your phone. And don't forget to have an additional power bank to charge the power bank that you use to charge the other power bank. Chances are you'll be fine. Xanthophobia. People with this phobia avoid yellow objects, clothing, flowers, taxi, food. When they see yellow, they feel dizzy or even pass out. Yellow can be associated with certain symbolic meanings like caution, danger, illness, which might fuel fear. Doesn't matter how jacked you are. If someone shows you the combination of red and green, you're done. Born vampires, they have special rivalry with the sun and lemons. When life gives them lemons, they can't even make lemonade. Yellow is a very visible color. You can see it coming from a mile away, which is why these people have trouble navigating around the city where it's very easy to find a yellow. Caution signs are made to keep these people away. They're spooked when the traffic light briefly turns yellow before turning green. And worst of them all, school buses. A deadly combination of a giant yellow moving machine and children. Chorophobia, or the fear of dancing. Have you ever seen a depressed person dance? Me neither. Chorophobia is the persistent fear of happy people moving their bodies and having fun. Either that or an excuse for people who don't have any moves. It would make sense why people would avoid dancing in public places, death by embarrassment. But in this, you're also afraid of dancing even in a private setting. You fear the monster under your bed will watch you perform, record it, and put it on Monstergram. Or worse, judge you. You don't want your own monster to judge you. I mean, people are judging you, that's different. But your own monster? People with chorophobia may avoid social gatherings where dancing could occur. It can be developed if someone publicly ridiculed you for your moves, or challenged you to a dance battle and you lost miserably. Hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia. It only took me 4 hours in my will to live to learn to pronounce this word. It is the fear of long words. It seems like the people who came up with this term played a prank on the people who have this phobia, so they cannot even communicate it with someone without passing out, as the term itself is unusually long and complex. When you start speaking a lengthy word, the person is already sweating, and by the time you're done, they have a complete sense of dread and stab themselves in the ear so they don't hear words like onomatopoeia, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. Yes, that happened. Hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia is constructed from various roots. The first is hippopotamus. It's added in the term for humor, to exaggerate the size of the word. Monster, of course, implies monstrous, who are the people who came up with this term. Sesquipedalian, where sesqui means 1.5 and ped means foot, metaphorically describing long words. Globophobia is the fear of light, shiny objects that float in the air, balloons. Particularly the fear that they will pop, causing a loud noise and a startled response. It prevents people from attending events where balloons are present, and you can tell their birthday parties are lame too. People who have been startled by balloons popping, especially as a kid, may develop a lasting fear, or if a kid watched the movie It. It's just the anticipation that the balloons might pop. I mean, the balloon can't attack, right? Right? If you hold on strongly to a bunch of balloons, they might take you to an early trip to heaven, so this fear makes sense. People with this phobia will start getting panic attacks when they see balloons. They have never been to a circus as their life is a clown show, and their families are severely balloon deprived. In the United States, the popping of a balloon might resemble a gunshot, so the PTSD is natural. Some individuals have heightened sensitivity to sound, especially those with a sensory processing disorder. These individuals may be prone to developing globophobia. It is relatively rare, but it is more common in children than adults. However, it can persist into adulthood if not addressed. For some individuals, it may not be a full phobia, but rather a mild discomfort that only triggers anxiety in specific situations. Papaphobia. No, it's not the fear of dads. People with this phobia experience intense fear at the thought of an old white guy wearing new white clothes and drive a white Lamborghini. Again, not talking about dads. It's the fear of the Pope, or more broadly speaking, the fear of papacy or the Roman Catholic Church. You are more likely to develop fear of Pope if you have watched movies like The Pope's Exorcist or The Nun. But other than devil possessing the bodies of human beings because he has body dysmorphia, people can develop this fear if they have been traumatized in the past or witnessed someone close get traumatized. The Oscar-winning film Spotlight 2015 is based on a true story of how the Boston Globe uncovered the massive scandal of touching kids in the No Touch Square and cover-ups within the local Catholic area. Strict or oppressive religious teachings may lead to this fear. Only way to get rid of this fear is to shift from Pope to Popeye.